Hello, this is Lori from the Pink Girly channel, getting ready to do a live stream. Step 2 or part 2 of this journal I'm starting to work on. Just getting my phone set up here so I can read my chat if anyone joins me. I'm just digging through some of my treasures because I'm not quite sure what direction I might go with this journal. Trying to remember where I have some things stashed. I think the papers that I put in here largely have to do with floral, botanical. Oh, that might be good. Maybe some birds. Oh, they're pretty. I just keep moving stuff and then I get annoyed with myself. I know I'm going to need some lace, so I need to find some lace because I want to put some on my pages. Oh, here's a good piece of fabric. I love all bits like that. That might be good. I just felt like working on this journal today. That might be good. Interesting. Okay. All right. What I didn't realize was there's so many people online this afternoon. So it might just be me, which is fine. And I can upload this later. But what I did in the first video was show you how I put my pages together and then bind them to make my signature block. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? And for those of you who may never have built a journal yet and want to, might be a little gun shy to start doing that. Isn't this cool? I don't know who gave me this. I'm thinking Laura Sullivan, but I'm not sure. And I know I want to stitch on some of my pages and stuff that I'm going to add. So I did not glue my signature block into my cover. I'm going to wait to do that. And these are just some bags of goodies that I have in my drawers that I might be able to put to use on my pages. Now, certainly, if you decorate your pages before you put them together in your signature block, would really make your life probably a little easier. But I just picked a cover of a book that I wanted to use. And I put my pages together. You can watch the first video. So I have 3 signatures. I just noticed that one's off a little bit. And this is going to get glued in here like this. All right. So I'm going to just put my cover aside. And I'm going to start to think about what I want to do to the inside of this book, to my pages. I haven't threaded my sewing machine yet. This is kind of going to be a little eclectic. I'm just going to start going through, and when I see a page that I want to do something to, I'm just going to do it. Now, somebody gave me this. This might have been from one of my colleagues that we do the Same-Sex Wednesday projects. This might have been from Maria Miscellany. Or maybe not. Maybe it was from one of the gals from the market. I think it's cool. I feel a sneeze coming on. See, I've got a little bit of, excuse me, teal in colors of it's a peacock on this. Maybe I should bring my camera down. I don't have it up quite far. If that's a little better. And it's flimsy, but I love the image. And if you want to put and make a pocket, a lot of times I don't like this flimsy stuff. So let me see if I have a piece of, it's not big enough, piece of perhaps poster board or file folder. Something like that I can, yeah, here's a piece. So what I like to do in this case is I like to glue it down onto something. And you can use your dry tape for this. Of course, you have to remember where you put that too, right? La 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 la. Okay, let's see. Well, it's not where I normally store it. Let me get some score tape. That will work just as well. And I know where that is. You can use liquid glue too, but sometimes that makes your paper a little wavy. Especially if you get too much on. So I'm just going to take some score tape, put that down. Sometimes this score tape, I haven't used it in a while, is hard to tear. I don't want my edges to pull up, so then I'm just going to take a bone folder. You want to take a bone folder or something to, press this down so you get a good stick. Now, if you're unsure, oh, I forgot I don't have I broke my pokey tool. Oh, that's going to be a bummer. Let's see. I'll use my X-Acto. My acrylic nails don't work very well for picking up this tape. I remember this coming up a lot easier than it is. Oh, goodness. There we go. I'm just going to line this up right on the edge. Really stick that down. I'm going to use my paper cutter to trim it out. I could use my scissors, but I don't cut so straight. And then I always like to ink. Ink, ink, ink. Now, lots of times I have a theme in mind when I start a journal, but this one I just pulled out a journal that I had started a while ago. I was telling everyone in the last video that some days I just sit, I'll cut the books, and then I just put pages inside of the covers. And then when I feel like building a journal, everything's right in the cover and I can just get started. So I just pulled one of those out. Not sure I'm ready to commit to that yet, so I'm going to just put a paper clip on it. Moors and Heaths. To me, everything looks better when you ink the edges. That's a possibility. Oh, I pulled out some stamps. The stamps might look good across the bottom of that page. This is the other problem. When you find stuff you want to use, you have it all sitting in a stack. Oh, that's cool. Some of the edges of this paper's coming up. That looks good there. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't throw much out. Somebody gave me this, I guess, and I punched it all out and threw it in this bag. I know I had some gold colored stamps, like postage stamps, that I just tossed on this pile. Sounds like the mailman. Oh, here they are. This envelope is from 1952. It's really beat up. Netherlands stamps. Hey, Barb, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, it's getting a little lonely. I'm just starting to work on these pages. Try to get an idea of what I might want to do inside this journal. So I pulled out some stuff that I had stashed. And then I pulled some things out thinking I might be able to use them. So I don't really know all what I have here. I don't really have a direction in particular in mind. Tea bag. Guest check. And then I wanted some kind of lace. Oh, look at all the stuff I have in here. I know, I hear you. I was just saying, and I don't know if you were in here yet, but I keep moving things. I don't know why I do it to myself. I keep moving stuff, and I remember where I used to have it, and I don't remember where I put it. My tape runner. It's a great big purple thing. I don't know what the heck I do with it. That might be a little too bright. And I have no idea what I do with all my scissors. I guess they're in the other room. I mean, I have more scissors than one person really would ever need. I can only find this pair. I must struggle. That might be a little too much for that page. I think I like that though. I was watching Tanya the other day. I guess it was Sunday. And she was looking through, I think, her fussy cut stuff. And she's the first person I ever heard store her fussy cut papers by weight. I never heard anybody do that. Mostly theme or color. I'm not sure that would work for me, but I found it very intriguing. Oh, I like this as a start. I took the label off of my Fabri-Tac so I could see how much I had left. It's all sticky. Sometimes I have just really not so brilliant ideas. Not even close. My first bottle of this stuff, I decided to store it upside down so it would always be ready to, squeeze it out and use it. But then that leaked all out of the tube, and I had it sitting in a glass. My glass was filled with dried glue. That didn't work either. Of course, I could use regular glue. I might maybe should put my glue gun back on. I was working on unicorns earlier. Right. I'm sure I'll add more to this, but I'm like that so far. That's a good way to put it. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to cover that up. That's kind of cool looking. If I put this way, it can kind of work as a tag maybe for a page. I think I'll do that. Hey, Teresa. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got on a kick to do envelopes for a little bit, and I had a bunch of them for, I don't know where they all went. I guess I sold some of them, but the one remaining, I'm not sure how practical it is, though, somebody gave me this, or made this for me. It might have been Sharon, I'm not sure. This might make a cool pocket. See, the thing about envelopes like this, when you find a cool envelope that you want to use, you got to decide what side you're going to lose, right? Unless you just glue the top, but then it's I think I want to put some text on this, some script or something. Dun, dun, dun. This might be okay. I'm trying to remember to put something underneath where I'm working. Make sure you got, that's the top. Okay. Hey, Peggy. Working and lurking. Okay, honey. Thank you. I'll try to behave. Not say anything too crazy or say anything real loud. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe get a little much heavier than I wanted. I should have stamped off on something first. I hate to lose that front side because that's so pretty. I could cut it. Why don't I? Why don't I just cut it? Cut it out. I've got an idea. Do any of you girls watch, her name is G. Kerr. She's in Portugal. I don't believe she does lives at all. Guess I should trim that a little more. But this kind of paper reminds me of her. She does really pretty journals and pockets and all kinds of stuff. And my idea reminds me of her. So what I'm thinking is put this on a pink page, and then I can put this at the bottom. That can be another little place to tuck something. And then I can put a little, maybe get a little piece of lace. She always says dingly danglies. I love that when she says that. Let me see, maybe I have a better. All right, do I want it inside? Maybe I do. I don't think this lace is what I want. She has a lot of really little thin lace. Little tiny pieces. Real narrow stuff. Yeah, I like her too. Her videos are short and sweet, but gosh, you're always learning something, that's for sure. Let's see, let me dig out this stuff. I know what I'd like to have, but I'm not sure that I have what I like. I like this kind of, but it's so thick. Murray would like that. Of course, I put my... Now I'm hung up on my sewing machine wire. Oh, for goodness sakes, Laura. Really? Really and truly. Some days it's just better if you just stayed in bed. I think today's one of those days for me. Oh, good grief. I'm trapped. I've got to unplug. Oh my goodness. This is hysterical. I can't get my chair untangled from my sewing machine wire. I've got myself all twisted around. Not sure I'm going in the right direction. and I can't get it unplugged. Sorry, girls. I'll be with you in a minute, I think. Oh, dear Lord, there was something else. If I could just get it unplugged. Woo! Goodness me. Life with Lori. Now I've got 112 things on the floor. I'll put my glue gun on. Well, I don't know if I'll be selling anything today. It'd be really great if I could sew this on here. I think I need to trim this. See, I get very fussy. When I start doing this kind of stuff. Oh, that sounds interesting, Barb. Do you post anywhere? Excuse me, are you on Instagram, right? I still didn't trim that the way I wanted. I'd really like to use my sew machine. I really like to. Okay. She doesn't post. It's all right. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm just going to glue this just across the bottom. Maybe a little up on the sides. Oh, glue all over me. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac on this piece here. And take one of my little fleurs. I probably should take that pearl off. It's going to bust that paper. Press that down and let that get a good stick. Good stick. And then I'm going to put glue just here and here so that it can be used as a pocket. A pocket. I need something up there. Something up there for sure. Do, do, do. Okay. I'm just, what do you think about that? This is going to be a chunky book, I'm thinking. I need something up there. Hey, Julie Parker, how are you today? Just messing around with my pages of this journal. That might be a good tag for in there. I'll leave that in there for now. That will take care of that problem. Oh, get a good stretch. Get some coffee or some tea. I want something down the side of this one. This might be nice stitched on this page. I'll keep that in there. I just had a fight with my sewing machine, Julie. I had the wire wrapped around my chair. I couldn't get undone. She's come undone. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So I had to unplug it. So now I'm unplugged. Some of these things I'm probably going to be sorry that I put them down, but you can always work around stuff, right? Add things. But I like the way that looks on there. Laurel Beard on YouTube is who you followed. But there are a lot of sites. Okay. It sounds cool, though. Did you have a pattern or something underneath? You were putting the hot glue on so you could, like, or was it like freehanded, like freelance, your the objects you were creating? Just curious. I'm just curious. She Comes Undone is a song by the guest group Comes From My City. Oh, cool. I never know the names of the groups. I wonder how this would punch. Maybe if I put a piece of paper behind it, it would punch pretty well. It's just like a skin. Like somebody put down tissue paper, maybe, and then painted like matte medium on it, or perhaps that glossy accent stuff. Spread it all around, let it dry, and then like peeled it up. It's like really cool. Looks like freaking cool. It's like freaking me out. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I had I pulled a frame. might look good on one of these pieces. One of my the Timmy frame. There it is. All right, let's see. Get all my stuff stacked to the one side would be helpful. I think it will be helpful. Let's do a little. I need a second one of these. This is the French Stampin' Up's French script stamp, but it's so stinking big. And I want to cut it, but I know as soon as I cut it, I'm going to wish I hadn't cut it. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. So I want a second one so that I can leave this one. Or cut this one up and leave the, the other one intact. All right, now this might be hard to glue this down. And then I'm thinking about leaving it open in the back, just doing the edges, so this could be a pocket as well. See if I can get some of this extra stuff off here. I should have watched some of G. Kerr's. Well, I think I have watched them, but not really watched and paid attention to when she makes her. Oh, I wonder if I can peel that. Oh, look, maybe I'll peel all of this off. When she makes her, like her decorated paper clips and stuff. Her little dingly danglies. She has such pretty papers. I did buy one download of hers for this. I want to make a yellow journal. Don't ask me why. I flipped my ink pad. Let's see how well I can get this to sit down. So I'm gonna do 3 sides. And this is, I think, probably Mod Podge I have in here. It might be Art Glitter Glue, I'm not sure. Because I didn't mark the bottle. It's very sudsy. Sudsy. Got that a little too close to the edge. That's a cool piece of fabric. Now, I know I pulled out some piece of muslin or something. That kind of looks cool, huh? I think this phrase. I put a little glue on the end. It might stop it a little bit. Blend that in. That's really coming undone. Oh, there she is now. G. Kerr Electric Journal, something or other. She's uploading, I guess, another video. Wonder if her ears were burning. Glue the end or burn it with the end of a match or a candle. Yeah. I wonder if my heat gun would work. That might singe it. Let's just see. Because it's not plastic. Fabri-Tac. Yes, ma'am. Fabri-Tac. Yeah, a lot of times that'll work, but this must be, I don't want to say it's silk, but it must be pretty good stuff. Keisha said it was good stuff. Because it's not melting. I'm melting. Oh boy, I have such a weird brain. Boy, I'll tell you, this is really a hard glue to squeeze the bottle. All right, we're going to see how that is. I might have to trim that, you see. Trim, trim, trim. Trim on a whim. Okay. That'll work. I love that stuff. Oh, there goes my... And we're at the bottom, at the end. Need something botanically here, I think. Let's see. Got this strip of Tim Holtz stuff. They look like amoebas on the page there to me. Look what I dripped on there. It's kind of freaky. Kind of freaky. I put that there. I know I pulled out somewhere. Oh, maybe a piece of this. I like this striped fabric. Kind of reminds you of ticking, but it's the wrong color. Let's see if I can tear it. I like to tear it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I can sew that on. Let's put that, let's clip that together. So Peggy's working, Barb's organizing, Teresa, if she's still here, oh, there's only 2 of us here now. If Teresa's still here, maybe she's been die cutting. What have you been up to, Jewel? I know you've taken a nap. Are you going to work on anything today, or are you going to relax? This kind of goes with the theme. Let me put that there with a little bit of that, and so when everything's stitched on. On the big TV. Oh, I've always wanted to be on TV, Janet. I would have loved to have been on the stage. This is a cool piece of fabric too. Let's see if I can fray it. All right. It's late for Janet, is it not? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not too bad. Early evening. All right, so I think I want that stuff there. Oh, I got glue on something. Something. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Okay, where do I have my... Oh, I think I buried them all. Oh, girls. See, the back's not too good today, along with everything else. I was saying I got this great unit for storing stuff in at a yard sale. Oh, it was at the estate sale where I got locked in. But the problem is the handles are way at the bottom of the drawers and they're hard to open. You know, especially when you have stuff, you know, stacked in front of it like I do all the time. And sometimes I get a lot of different stuff out, but most of the time I'm just, you know, winging it. And I have a thing that's got a bunch of Timmy stuff in it. I wanted to put a little brad down the center of that flower, perhaps. Of course, I'm not seeing one of those. I'm not seeing all my Timmy stuff. That's not going to hold it. I might need a couple of these somewhere, though. Get those while we're looking. All right, look at that little piece of scrap. Like, who saves that little bit? Me. Let's see, I'm not well. I'm not well at all. I think it's in the bottom drawer. Oh dear. I might need a button out of there. I've been leaving the drawers partially open so that I can grab it and open it. Man, they're my charms. That's not my Timmy stuff. Guess I decided a better spot to keep them. And apparently it's top secret. Oh, that sounds cool. Julie, what will you do with them? Put them in journals and stuff, or do you make pins or earrings? Oh, all right. Well, Keisha always talks about going to estate sales, and I've always wanted to go to them. So I'd gone to one a long time ago, and it wasn't too bad. But I thought, you know what, I want to try to do this a little more frequently. So I hadn't really been thinking about it, and apparently there's like in your area you can find out lists. Um, to find out who's having an estate sale, right? Well, I never did that. So my husband's car was in the shop and he needed me. Oh, too big for earrings. Oh, they could be maybe a pendant or something. Oh, come on, Jules. Lift out, baby. Come on. Stay here with us. We'll cheer you up. This story is going to cheer you up, Julie. Okay. So my husband's car was ready at the garage. So he said, can you take me over? I'm like, all right. Well, most days, girls, I'm just going to be very honest with you. I don't get dressed. I don't go anywhere. I don't see anybody. I sit in my craft room. I have I guess years ago you would call them a muumuu. It's just like a shift. Might have little sleeves or sleeveless. And I generally put on a bra, but I don't often wear, since COVID, underpants. Okay, I don't wear panties. I think they're overrated. So I just flipped on my shoes, had my bra on. I thought, well, I better take my handbag and I better take my phone just in case. So we go out, taking him to the garage to pick up his car, and there's a home on this straightaway that there's never any cars. Okay, there's no side parking. It's very rural, no sidewalks, nothing. The house on the left always looks like a dump. Grass always needs to be cut. And there's people all over the place. I'm like, what's going on here? Well, there was a sign, a duster. Yeah, that's a good name for them too. Yeah. I live in them. Okay. I absolutely love them. So we see the sign, estate sale. So he's yapping about something about his car. Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about because my brain is starting to churn. Okay. I don't have my cane with me because my knee had been popping. My knee has been popping. Don't have my cane with me. How much cash do I have in my wallet? I have my glasses. I've got a bra on. I've got on no underwear. Okay. I look like a freaking washwoman. And I'm saying to myself, I'm never going to see these people again. I'm just going to go in there and see if there's anything good. And my husband's still yapping. I'm like, okay, okay, hon, okay. Drop him off. I go zipping back to go home. I thought, oh, I don't know if I have enough. Turn in, park up on the grass. Other people were parked there. COVID was starting to wind down, so I'm headed towards the house. Now it's hot. It's the middle of the summer. So it's really hot. And I get up to the house and realize I don't have a mask. And I'm always talking to myself out loud, like, like a crazy person. So I said out loud, "Oh, I don't have a mask." And there was a gentleman sitting at this table. They were selling lemonade or something. I don't know. He said, "Oh, you're all right. Go ahead in." I said, "Oh, okay, thanks." So I go in. There's a little girl sitting at the kitchen table. "Can I help you?" I said, "No, I'm just here to look." "Oh, look, I just ripped off a petal." So I go into the dining room, open up a couple of drawers, found a couple of things there, and then I see this unit over on the other side of the living room. It's got wheels and it's got like 4 drawers, and I'm thinking I can load that baby up with stuff, and all I have to do is wheel it out of here. I don't have to carry anything, right? Books all over the floor, rummaging through the books, found a couple of books that I've been looking for that, to take apart, tear apart and whatnot. So I get in this back room. The door was not shut, the door was open, there were no signs. I'm digging through all these drawers, and the lady, I don't know who passed. I think it was probably the husband. The lady had passed a while ago, but she was in the military, so she had all this wax stuff and calendars and ephemera, and I found some Burl pencils, Prisma pencils. I like almost screamed out loud. So I'm like, I am into rooting. I love to root. I love to rummage. I'm having a blast. I'm sweating bullets because it's so hot in there, but I'm having a good time. Sitting on the desk chair, I just made myself at home. I'm digging through all this stuff, and then all of a sudden I think to myself, geez, it's awful quiet. And I haven't seen anybody for a while. So I'm loading all this stuff into this little unit, all kinds of old pictures. There were a couple of cabinet cards. I mean, I was in hog heaven, okay? I just was. Get my handbag on my shoulder, wheeling out my little unit. Hello, hello. I go out to the kitchen, no little girl. I see no people. I look out the kitchen door into the garage, which is how I came in. The garage door is down. There are no cars outside. They've locked me in. I was locked in. So I have my cell phone. I got myself down the steps. I'm looking out the garage door, and I see the the people that were running the estate sale, a van parked lengthwise across the driveway and had a great big telephone number on the side of the van. So I dialed the number on my cell phone. Now, my cell phone didn't have much of a charge, but it still had some. And, oh, really? Well, companies go in and do this too, but the family usually goes in first. And then when they don't want anything else, they turn it over to a company who comes in and runs a sale for a couple of weekends or whatever. And then they bring in, like, a junk person who comes in and cleans out and then gets rid of the stuff. So I dialed the number. This man picks up, and I said, "Yes, I'm calling about an estate sale on Retreat Road in Southampton, New Jersey." And he said, "Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow morning. We're going to be there. We'll start at 9 o'clock, 9 to 3." And I said, "Well, that's very good, but I'm here now. You've locked me in." "What?" He said, "What?" I said, "You locked me in." He's like, "Well, we called." I said, "I didn't hear anybody call anything. Nobody came around to all the rooms and said, 'Okay, folks.' I had no flyer. There were no signs that I saw that said till 3 o'clock. Meanwhile, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm rooting." Okay. He said, "Well, I said, well, is there water in the fridge? He said, yeah, we'll get you in the morning. And I said, okay. He said, I'll call the realtor, see if she's still in the area. So meanwhile, I go back to the room, okay, and I'm looking and packing up some more stuff. And then I hear some noise and I come around the corner and here comes this lady. And she says to me, what are you doing in here? I said, well, they locked me in here. She said, well, it was over at 3 o'clock. I said, I understand that, but I didn't know it was over at 3. I didn't know it was 3. And they left and locked me in here. She said, well, you're not supposed to be in here. I said, I understand I'm not supposed to be in here. Here she was the owner. She was not happy with me. It was not intentional. So then in comes the little realtor, and I want my stuff. All I want is my stuff, okay? Well, she wouldn't let me have a lot of the stuff, and then things got all twisted around. I ended up coming out without those color pencils, which I was really bummed. They did sell me some stuff. They let me back up my car, and the realtor loaded my stuff in. But the thing was, is the realtor said to the guy running the estate sale, whose car is that? I mean, I was parked not in the street. I was parked on the property. He said, "Oh, I don't know, but you know, I I called in there. There's nobody left. We're good to go." And they all left. And there I am in my duster with no underwears. Okay. When I told Keisha she was howling, she's like, I would have busted out. Well, girls, most of you haven't seen me. I'm a very large woman. There's no way I could have busted out a window or anything. I never even thought. Well, I did think if I tried to get the garage door open, never thought about an electric opener because the house was so stinking old. But then it would have been left open. I mean, I would have had to call the police because I wouldn't have been able to get it locked up. And then my one sister said, well, what about the front door? I never even thought of the front door. There was so much debris and crap on the floor. I think that was in front of the front. Anyway, I mean, really. It really, I mean, I figured my husband would miss me at least by the next morning and come looking. I mean, I was undercover and shelter. I could have rooted all night long, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel traumatized. I was not afraid. Um, I don't know why, but yeah, I got locked in. So that's where I got that one unit. But I know that's what Keisha said. What if it was, well, what can I say? My sisters say only you. Well, I'm sure it's happened to other people. I don't know. So I haven't been to one since. Not because I don't want to go to one. I haven't seen one. I mean, nobody knew I didn't have underwear, right? You couldn't see through anything. It was just my little dress I had on and my flip flops. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I got some good stuff, but I really wanted those. And I thought the colored pencils were in one of the drawers, but no. My hubby cooks, Janet. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have missed me until much later in the evening because he knows I like to root, so he figured I was in there. I thought that only happened in the movies, getting locked in the shops, in stores. All right, I think I'm going to do something like that on this page. These maybe are getting a little too thick, but I like the way that looks. can always keep adding stuff, right? I need something for there, for the center of that, though. I'm going to just hot glue some of this stuff down. I don't know if my hot glue gun's starting to go. It's getting harder and harder to push the lever. I like when bits of stuff hang over the edges. We need some kind of a little flat jewel. Yes, moral of the story. Whereas my mother had said to us girls for years, just make sure you have clean underwear on. All right, Mommy, I'll remember. Home Alone 4. Maybe I need a little piece of something under that little jewel. Look at this little piece of what's what. I can't believe how calm I was. Staying still alone. Yeah. Janet, do you guys have places like, I would say, like a tag sale or a store or like Goodwill or a thrift shop? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you guys have that kind of? Because that's something I'm wanting to do when I come over there. But I don't know. Like, do most little towns have, a little spot like that? Where you can look through junk. My son's gonna have like be so over me looking for junk. Yeah, not wearing my smalls. I wish they were smalls. I probably shouldn't have said that, but underwear is an okay word. I'm telling you, before COVID, I was an avid underwear person. Not so much anymore. It's like, who wants to get dressed? Not me. All right, now I need... I should have gotten out some stamps too, I think. That's too much glue on there. I mean, I'm always carrying on to some degree. Like when I go out with my sisters, or we used to take our mom for Mother's Day away for a weekend. It wasn't always Mother's Day weekend. Well, it was rarely Mother's Day weekend, to tell you the truth, because we're all moms. So, oh my gosh, and some of the stuff I would do, and I just do it to get my sisters giggling. My one sister in particular, because she was always, wetting her pants if you make her giggle. So who doesn't have fun doing that, right? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, so now this needs something here. I mean, I do like this pocket. It's probably hard to get stuff in there. I probably should have punched that before I put it in my book. I have to I mean, I dumped a whole big container of stuff here. I can't move my chair at all. Hardly at all. Let's see what kind of a punch I have. This one will do. if I can get it under that pocket. See, these are all the things not to do if you're building the journal. I did it kind of quickly. But you want to think about, you know, punching things you want to punch and inking things you want to ink. You know, this needs to be inked here. Now, this is going to be the front page when I open the journal. So we want to do something wowzer on this, right? And then I scruff that up on that side. This is very lightweight paper, though. This is a download, a digital. Thank you, Janet. I'm just starting to fuss around with it. That's very pretty. I don't want everything going the same way, you know. Let's give this a trim. This was in a I found a couple of books called postcard books and different works of different people. And they're all perforated, you know, stuck together as you pulled them apart via the perforation. So this says J&L Atkinson Perfumery, 24 Old Bond Street, London. I don't know if that's a real place. Where are you, Julie? Oh, I have a girlfriend in Australia. She's not in Sydney, though. She's in, gosh, I haven't talked to her in years. She's in, I think she goes into Sydney to work, though. I don't know if she's still working. Yeah, I don't know. Her mom and dad were missionaries in Australia, and then her dad passed, and then she went to live with her mom. Abbotsford or something like that. Boy, it's been a long time since I talked to her or sent her anything. Oh, is it Janet? There is a Bond Street? All right. I think I like that on that page, but I'm not gonna commit yet. I'm trying to think of something I want to do on this front page. I don't want more flowers. See, I'm going to have that there. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll stitch this on. Hello, Miss Jackie. Girls, this is my sister, my little sister, Jacqueline. Actually, it's Jacqueline, but we call her Jackie with an I, just an I. And she is an expert on essential oils. So if you have any questions about essential oils, she's your gal. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, I think I like that ruffle. I can stitch that on that page. And then if I do that, I could stitch that card on, and that could be a tuck spot. And this, I think I want some kind of tissue paper here. What did I do with, let me see, where is my, I know I've got a folder here that's got, let's see what I have in here that I might be able to use. Jackie Janet Nash is the lady that I'm going to visit when I go to England, when I go to London area. I think the hubby's home. I haven't looked at these pages in a while. I'm not sure what I have here. Not Christmas. One of these might be cute. One of those might be cute. We'll see. I want to go farm. Ooh. Here we go. Let's see if we can make something like that work. I like that one too. Hello, Holly Dalton. Oh, you're back home, honey? Oh, I was thinking you'd have to be at the shop for a while. Welcome. Must be taking Dad forever to get in the house. A little Poocheroonie's going cray-cray. Oh, Poocheroonie. I know I have some. I don't want to dig out my napkins because I have those buried. I know I have some Tim Holtz tissue paper here. Let's see. Oh. That's a shame, huh? All right, I'm just going to tear some of this tissue paper. I've got some Eco Dye print down here, which I can't really see too much. But I just want something at the top of this page. I didn't want to tear it like that. If I leave that hang off like that, I can trim that, later. Let's see. Let me use, I think this might be Mod Podge. I think it's golden though. Hi, Jilly. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day. Get one of my glue brushes. Just spread that out a little bit. I'm just going to put down this little piece of tissue paper. And I think I'm going to put down another little piece down here. And then I'm going to hit it with the heat gun so I can continue to work on these pages. Hi, Devin. How are you today? How did everybody's turkey dinners or Thanksgiving celebrations go? Devin was going to have her mom. Everybody was busy baking and cooking the other day. All right, I'm going to use my heat gun a little here. I might use more of that tissue paper. Give this a quick little... I'll bet you are. Yeah, fruit sunlight is definitely different. Oh, did she? Barb's stencils turned out good? Is that what you're saying, Julie? Cool. All right, I think I'm going to put the little heart in this corner like this. And that can be a little tuck spot. But I think I want to put some inking, of course, around the edge. The frugal crafter. Julie, that's my youngest sister, Jackie. Eden's Essentials. She's an expert on essential oils. And the grandma, two little boys who are adorable. Her newest little grandchild, Griffin. He's only, what is he, Jack? 3 months? What, June, July, August, September? Oh, 4 months old. Or not quite, somewhere around there. All right, so if I go like that, that'll look cute. Methinks. Just going to try to catch the edge here so I can make a little pocket. Yeah, I bet they look cool. Oh, did you, Janet? Janet, will I get to meet Meljoy too? I want to bring Meljoy a little something. What can I bring Meljoy? Okay, so now I'm thinking I'd like these birds on this page. I know a lot of people like birds. But if I do that, there's not a whole lot else we're going to do on that page, I'm thinking. That's one thing I've never tried that. With the glue. With the hot glue. That's a cool page. That's cool. That I can use. Oh, I wanted to put a That's somebody I know. I guess check. Maybe I can. Oh, that'll be great fun. Okay, cool. What kind of stuff does Meljoy like, Janet? Tell Lori to bring Meljoy a sandwich so she can feed it to Freddie. Should bring Freddie all the treats that our dog doesn't eat. I mean, we had our dog to the vet yesterday, okay? She, they loved her. They just thought she was the sweetest dog, and she is a sweet little dog. So they're trying to give her a little treat because they wanted to see how she was walking. This dog, do you think she would take a treat? No. This dog and our other dogs are such treat snobs. Unbelievable. It makes a mother embarrassed, okay? I'm just saying. I want to kind of incorporate this old envelope that's got the year 1952 on it. A small page somewhere. So you just don't know that this is really going to be practical as a pocket. I'm hoping that when I'm on vacation, I can talk my bonus son into making me a Victoria sponge. He was always talking about a Victoria sponge. Of course, we never had the right ingredients. I think he knows the recipe by heart. Oh, maybe this page. I mean, this is just falling apart. But I think it would look cool on there. Let me see if I can get it to stick on there. So I'm calling this step 2 to decorate your pages of your journal. And of course, it doesn't have to be step 2. You can do all this stuff any order that you want and that you're comfortable with. But I'm surprised that some folks have not made journals. I don't think Holly's made a journal yet. Have you, Hol? Are you working on one? I know she draws and does stuff in journals, but as far as like putting one actual together, start to finish, I think it's on her list of things she would like to do. Boy, did anybody watch Mary this morning? She had some neat pages she was using, painting papers and stuff that were really nice. Okay, I can trim that off. Or if I wonder if I'm inclined to leave that like that if I paint this with some medium. And that'll stiffen up. I might be able to use it. Sometimes when I fussy cut, the only journal I've made, you want to call it a journal, is, oh, right. Yeah, well, that certainly is a journal. Sounds heavenly. Okay. I guess I'm going to throw the rest of that stuff out. I think I need something for here. Where's that? There's some of these long pieces. These are stuff from one of the Timmy collections, I think. That's kind of cool. It almost fits on there perfectly. I need to find a piece of my... I know I had gotten a piece of muslin out, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a good idea. So then you could just peel it right off once it dried. Yeah, but if you make it with a bunch of junk, Holly, it's not as scary as if, you buy a bunch of good stuff. Not that junk isn't good stuff. I mean, I like the junk, but You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I think if I put this on this way, I might want to make this in a little, have this to be a little pocket. I should be drinking my water. My water. All right, where's my little gluey glue? My little guy. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, goodness me. It's a very small area. How can I have lost it? I know I put the cap on. Cap on. Cap on. Oh, it was underneath the guest check. All right, so I'm going to put this glue on 3 sides. I'm thinking I might want some what do you say? The white gesso on one of these pages to kind of I've got my little nib clogged. So let's glue that down. Now, if you make a journal and put one together, you may want to make it, you know, kind of minimal, not have a lot of stuff in it. But I like a lot of stuff in them. The first estate sale that I went to, they had these in their kitchen in a basket, old gummed labels. So I think that will look cute there. And I would like to stamp something on that. Where do I have my little, have a little tin can where I keep, oh, you know what? It might be on the floor here. Jackie, are you still here? I got all hung up on the cord to my sewing machine, then knocked over a big basket of stuff. I know, you're surprised, right? My area here is so neat and tidy all the time. And I don't want to move my chair because I don't want to wheel over any good stuff. I had to unplug my she's shocked. I knew she would be. It's just so out of character for me. I'm usually so neat and tidy. Well, I could do blessings. Would fit on there. I don't want the for you. Or to you or whatever that says. So. Some little postal things. What does this say? Oh, that one got all melty. That one's no good anymore. I can't even read it. That's very sad. Nick the Booksmith has a lot of really cool. I want to take her big one, Julie. I just haven't pulled the trigger. I took the class. It's like one of her cheaper ones. I think it's like $75, or at least it was. She's amazing. Amazing. I mean, I would so... Oh, look, there's a little pointy finger. Maybe that one would be cute on there. All right, let me see if I can find a little... Yeah, I would love to see how she does all those things. All right, this is the... I think this is the Tim Holtz little pointy finger guy. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. I better stamp it off somewhere first. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I wish I had a little word, a little tiny, little itty bitty word. Which I probably do, but gosh, who knows where it is. A little teeny tiny word. What's this? Oh, maybe I can just do things. Things. Now, I don't want to get the, I don't want to get the edge. Hey, Brenda D, how are you? Bye, Jack. That's not too bad. Now, I'm going to use glue. I'm not going to fuss around. See if I can get this unclogged. A little piece of wire. Hopefully. I don't have the right glasses on. Oh, there we go. Let's see. All right, there's just a little bit to add to that page, so that's cool. Some of these cards can go in different, spots. Now, what can I do here, girls? Maybe a piece of, what do you think, lace or paper, or keep wanting to use that somewhere. I want to use one of these in here somewhere. I wonder how that would look on the front. What do you think? Is that too... doesn't stand out enough? What do you think? I was thinking I was going to stitch this here. If I stitch that there, you like it, Dev? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Brenda. Maybe something behind it. I have a picture of a gal. Where does that picture go? It's just like a headshot. Where's that gal? But this is just like a little photograph. I love that. Don't you think that's cute? That had to come in one of the. What, honey? I'm streaming. What? Got boxes all over the porch and notes on the door for failed deliveries. Oh, nobody rang the bell. Oh, look. Here, look at this little babe. Look at that little babe. What do you think about that? Oh, that would be cute. Okay, where do I have... Oh, I need something to make a mark. One box you must have had a sign for. I can't imagine what I ordered that I had to sign for something. I wonder why they didn't ring the bell. Did you hear me say I'm streaming? I ordered a pair of shoes. I figured I need to break in a pair of shoes before I travel. Honest to Pete, I need to get out. I need to get out more pencils. I don't know where the heck all my pencils go. All right, now I got to see if I can hook up this sew machine because I want to sew some of this stuff. Oh, don't you hate when that happens, Julie? We do that with like spray stuff when I spray my bulbs or like ceramic stuff, and you're expecting it to be matte, and it's not. Ugh. All right, I'm going to trim this down so I can stick it on the back of that frame. Oop. You're a little more off. I didn't really want to cut that word, I don't think. Right. That stuff's not cheap either. Yeah, you got it. And a lot of times it's inconvenient to take it back and complain. Oh, what a little sweetie pie. I think I'm going to move it over a little because I want to see more of her little face. Her little face. I gotta zhuzh it a little more. Zhuzh, 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 zhuzh. So that next line. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, me either. Generally I like matte. better than glossy. I like glossy more now than I used to. Like when I was heavy into doing the ceramic stuff. All right, let's see if I can get this where I want it. Oh, that's adorable, if I do say so myself. I apologize. She's really been out of sorts, so I really don't mind if she's barking because she kind of looks like she's on her last legs the last couple of days. All right, now the tricky part is going to be if I stitch this, I want to be able to stitch through. I don't know. That's what Mary's always saying. Why do they discontinue stuff? I would imagine, in my case, I always think I'm the only one that liked it. We have places around here called Wawa. I don't know how far across the United States they might go. I love Wawa. Their food is good. You can get a quick, you can get a cold drink. You can get ice cream. They make sandwiches. I just love Wawa. And they have cappuccino. You can get coffees, of course, flavored coffees, but they have a cappuccino machine. And they always had pumpkin spice. And then they had one called winter spice. Come February, they would switch from the pumpkin spice to the winter spice. I thought it was a home run. Then they started with this bananas Foster. I'm sorry, but who wants to drink banana Foster? I'm sorry, not me, okay? Or like the mint. It's like, I like chocolate mint, but does it have to be only those? Well, they discontinued the winter spice. I guess I was the only, and I can't even tell you what the flavor was, but it was just so good. So I wrote to them. Well, nobody else liked it. I guess that was just me. They're not going to make stuff if they're not making any money. So I guess it's just a handful of people that liked it. All right, let me see if I can do this without causing another near disaster. And then I got to be able to get to my foot pedal. Now, I had this all plugged in and ready to go for the most part until I had my issue. I've got brown on the bottom. I wonder if I can put this behind me here. Now you're going to hear me running my sewing machine in a moment. I'm going to try to stitch on those pages. Now, ideally, you would do this before you put your signatures together. But Lori was in a rush to do her stream. And I didn't stitch my pages first. So what I'll probably do is just maybe do this page, sign off. I'll be working on this, as I can. And the next video, I think I'll decorate the cover. See how long that would take me. And then I guess do the last one, putting it together. Now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. See if I can. I'm dropping pages. See, I got stuff stuck in here. I should have clamped it. Clamp! I don't know if one of these will work. Uh-oh. This had my wire clamped up there. I'm going to take a little clamp. See if I can hold some of those pages together. Now I'm going to try to stitch this on the back as I'm stitching this lace on the front page. And it's not like you can pin it. So this could be a little fiddly. Put the foot pedal, put the pedal to the metal. Now I'm going to open the page up pretty, it's the front page of my journal, so I can open it pretty far to just catch the edge. Of course, my piece of lace is picking up every piece of grub. And the card, I don't need that to go on towards the bottom of the page. So if I can just, if I had a third hand, that would be really good. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so much easier when you do it in the right order. Can't find my pedal. Whoops, I don't have it on straight stitch. Wonder how bad that'll look. I think I'll glue the cardboard postcard on. Oh, it's not too bad so far. Okay, now if I can just get it loose, not tear my page, would be excellent. Right. Now let's see. Gosh, I'm wheeling all over all kinds of stuff. I miss Jilly leaving. Bye, Jilly. Oh, shoot. See that? Folded under there. Wonder if I can. That's not too bad. I can trim the end off. I didn't catch it. I didn't think to straighten it out, and I caught it under here. I don't know if it's worth fussing with that and redoing it. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can zhuzh that out, you know. Let me get a little scissors here. Little scissors. Yeah, I didn't do that well. So you got to make sure, don't do what I did. I was busy trying to hold on to the book so it didn't, the page didn't rip. And then the lace folded under there. I know better. I know better than to do that, girls. But I don't want to have that all folded under, you know. There we go. That's better. And now that I have the holes in there, I really probably can come in with a thread needle and hand stitch, you know, where the holes are. I'll just see. Boy, all my scissors need to be sharpened. Let's see. In hindsight, I've got a lot of extra at the end here. I could have moved that up a little bit too. But I can always decorate there. Now, where's my little framed baby? Oh, dear. I glued her in the frame. Baby. Oh, little baby. She probably fell on the floor. Oh, there she is. I see her. I might just, I think I'm going to take this all the way off. And I'll do it off screen, but you see what I mean. What does Julie say? I must look for a turnstile to put my turnstile storage thing I have here. The turning mechanism doesn't work anymore. I don't know that I know what that is. A turnstile. Huh. That's interesting, Julie. So I'm going to take this off, guys. I'm going to restitch. I'm going to move this up and restitch it. And then I'm going to glue my little baby frame there. And then I'll continue to work on these pages, and probably the next time I come on, or I might do a standalone video and do the cover and then add some other things in here. I just really felt like working on a journal. I haven't done a journal in a while. So thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you around. Let's see, what's today? Tuesday. So Beth's on later tonight. And yeah, I'll see you on the tube somewhere. Be sure to take time to be creative and enjoy the journey, ladies. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Peggy. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.